To become profitable trading, you need an edge in the market. And in this video, I will teach you a simple step-by-step process that you can follow and apply to your trading immediately to start seeing the results that you want. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's jump into the video. So step one is what we call the weekly cycle. So the market will always be moving in cycles, and if you can figure out where you are in the cycle, it's very easy to make money with no stress. So Monday will always be our landmark. If you don't know where to begin, start on Monday. Now if we go to this is Euro NSD. Monday begins here and then ends here. So on Monday, we had no objective of trading. All we wanted to do was let Monday play out. So on Monday, you can do whatever it is you want with your day. Now, once Monday closes, so Monday opens and closes, the highest point that was set on Monday, that is the high of the week, and the lowest point that was set on Monday, that is the low of the week. Now, let's delete all this so that we go step by step. So on Monday, we only draw the high and the low of the week. Now on Tuesday begins here. So once Monday closes, Tuesday begins immediately. Now on Tuesday, there are three things that could happen. So number one is price may just stay within the range of the high and the low of the week, which means it does not break out on either side, just stays inside. This is called an inside day. We are not interested in that. Scenario number two is price might break out. So price might continue going down like that, or price might continue going up and break out. All right, so now once we see a breakout, then we know that our system is about to be activated, because the only time we activate our system is when on Tuesday price breaks out but then closes back inside of the range. So once this line forms, because this line forms every single day, so once the day closes, the last candle, so if you look at this candle here at 1645, that last candle on Tuesday needs to be inside of the high and the low. So it looks like something like this. But you'll find in some other cases, price just closes above the high or the low. This is called a successful breakout. We are not interested in successful breakouts. We are interested in failed breakouts. Successful breakouts close outside, and then failed breakout, they fail to close as a breakout and just come back inside of the range. Now, a failed breakout is what we call a signal. And on that day when we have a failed breakout, this is what we call a signal day. And a signal day can also be called day one of the cycle. So the weekly cycle is only activated once we have a failed breakout. Now, a failed breakout, if it occurs at the high, so let's write this down. So if a failed breakout occurs at high of week, that means that the next day we are looking for a reversal, so we sell. Remember, if we are at the high, we sell. And if it's at the low, we buy. So what happened on Euro NSD on Tuesday? So we will play this out and then see what happens. So I'm using the 15-minute time frame to analyze this market. And you can see clearly price has broken out. All right, so let's see how the day closes. So price has broken out and then boom, we have our close here. So if we zoom in, we see that this candle, the last candle of the day, closes as a failed breakout because it closes back inside of the range. So now we have a failed breakout. And a failed breakout at the low of the week is a reversal signal for the next day. So we will be looking for an opportunity to buy on Wednesday. So what happens on Wednesday? On Wednesday, we got that buy right off the bat and price continued going high. But we have now created a new low of the week on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, price stays inside of the range. So this is an inside day. And price, once it stays inside of the high and the low and you already have a signal, it means that you can continue using that signal even the next day. So on the next day, I am also looking for an opportunity to buy because this is the cycle. Once you have, say for example, a signal day and then the price stays inside of the high and the low of the week. This means that you can continue with that bias on the next day and the next day and the next day until you have another failed breakout. So keep that in mind. So, and yesterday we were trading, we caught this move. And again, notice how price on Thursday closed. So this is the low of the week. Price broke out again and closed back inside of the range, giving us another failed breakout, which means that even today on Thursday, so today is on Thursday. Well, today is on Friday. So today on Friday, we are also looking for an opportunity to buy. So we can look at another example. Let's choose another one, any random pair. So this is Euro USD, and we can go back to any day, and we start on a Monday. So this is where Monday begins. So on Monday, all we do is set our high and our low of the week. And then on Tuesday, price breaks out, closes outside of the range as a breakout. No problem. We expand our high. On Wednesday, price breaks out again and closes outside of the range. We expand our high again. And we did not have any signal until on Monday again, we start the cycle. So in this case, on Monday, again sets the high and the low of the week. So this is Monday. Tuesday breaks out, closes outside of the range. Wednesday breaks out, closes outside of the range. So same as last week. So meaning Thursday we got no signal, Friday we got no signal. But notice how on Friday, again now we start the cycle again. So on Monday, we have the high, we have the low. Tuesday stays inside, Wednesday breaks out, closes outside of the range, so nothing for us. Price again breaks out on Thursday, closes outside of the range, nothing for us, again on Friday. So you'll notice that this cycle, once it occurs, it's very good, but sometimes it takes time to occur. That is why we have different pairs, so that we can already choose those ones that have the cycle in them. But then again, we start the cycle. We start the cycle again on Monday, and on Monday we have this high, this low. Then Tuesday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, giving us a failed breakout. So a failed breakout at the low of the week is a buy signal for Wednesday. Look at that. On Wednesday, we got a beautiful buy, but then price broke out and closed outside of the range. So, which means that we are not looking for any signal yet because we don't have a signal. So, again, and then on Thursday, price breaks out, closes above the range. And then on Friday, price breaks out, closes back inside of the range. So think about it. We have a cycle beginning on Friday. So which means on Monday, rather than sitting and waiting for Monday and Tuesday to form, we can also trade on Monday, by looking for signals on Friday. So on Friday, we have a failed breakout at the high of the week, which means that on Monday, we look for an opportunity to sell. And then on Monday, price stays within the range of the high and the low of the previous week, which means that we can continue selling on Tuesday. But now once Tuesday closes, we start the cycle again on Monday. So Monday sets that high, sets that low, and then price breaks out, closes outside of the range. So we expand our high, our low like that, and then on Wednesday, price again breaks out, closes outside of the range, nothing for us there. And then Friday stays inside, and now today is today. So you'll notice that one pair can give you maybe 1 week of a good signal. So that is why we have different pairs. We look for these signals. So remember, the weekly cycle only begins once we have a failed breakout. For example, this one was this week. So Monday sets that high and sets that low. Monday. Tuesday breaks out, closes back inside of the range. All right, which gives us a buy signal for the next day. The next day stays inside of the high and the low of the day. I mean high and the low of the week, which means that we can continue with this bias. And that is why on Thursday we were looking for an opportunity to buy.